Okay, what I have here is two fish tanks. As you can see, this fish tank is empty, except for the air. As you can see, this fish tank is full up to here with water. All right? What we are going to do is the following. Each of us, my volunteer here and I, is each going to have a cup. Notice they are the same size cups. All right? What we are going to start to do is, I'm going to dip into my fish tank, he's going to dip into his fish tank, and we're going to pour into the other person's fish tank at the same time. We're not going to try to beat each other. It's not a race. For every scoop I make, he makes a scoop, and then we dump. Now, what you might want to do for a moment is pause the video, not actually, and what I'd like you to do is pause the video and think about what's going to happen over time. All right? Take a moment, pause the video. I mean it. All right. Now that you're back, here we're going to begin the process, so please watch carefully. This isn't nearly as much fun as if we were doing it live. My partner's going to try not to soak me. I don't know, it's just a thing I have about not wearing this much water in January. Thank you. So back and forth we go. Ordinarily, if we were actually in class, I'd be making some fascinating patter right about now. But unfortunately, what's the point? Alright, at this point you should start to see something happen. You should notice what's happening to the water levels. Okay, what you might notice at this point is that the water levels over the last few scoops, if you were to rewind, you'd see that the water levels are barely changing or not changing at all. All right? Now, you might have predicted that eventually the two water levels would become equal. Now notice when he scoops and I scoop, hold it up, you'll notice that basically both of us is getting a full cup at this point. Therefore, the amount that I'm dumping into his and the amount that he's dumping into mine are equal. So therefore, the amount in each container is not changing. So the amount transferred is equal, but the amount in each container is not equal. So now we're going to change the experiment slightly. Okay. Because he decided to dose me, I'm going to give him this cup, and I get this cup. Now, once again, what I'd like you to do, and you probably couldn't see my head just now, but that's okay. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to predict what's going to happen to the water levels. All right? So take a moment, notice the size of the cups. All right? Now, take a moment, pause the video. What do you think is going to happen? All right, now that you're back, let's give it a try. Okay, so once again, this is the tedious part that you get to watch. Now, if I redo this video, I might make it into, do this in high speed, time lapse, but I might not, just because this is just so much fun getting soaked in water by my partner. Now we're even. Okay, you might be noticing something. Or rather, you might be noticing nothing, because absolutely nothing is happening. And stop. Now, notice again, the water levels in the two tanks are not equal with an A, but the water levels are definitely, the amount being transferred is equal. So you'll notice when I take one scoop, it's almost exactly 1 cup. So the amount that I'm transferring, even though this has a huge drive to get to this side, in other words, the push to go to that side is way bigger than the push to go to this side, it stops when it can't transfer any more water than it already is, okay? Because the amount being transferred in each direction is the same. Now, last experiment. What do you think will happen if we do the same experiment in reverse? So, I get the small cup, he gets the big cup. All right, and he keeps the water in the tank. Ready, go. And I wear some more water. It's great to have friends. Wish I did. All right, and up the volume. Here we go. Aim for the tank. Remember, I have water too. All right, so maybe you're seeing absolutely, there's still a pretty significant change. Okay, let's get even. Let's up the. This is going to take a second. Now, time-lapse this in your mind, or you can fast forward a little bit until I stop talking and then rewind for about 5 seconds. So you'll see a point where we stop. You can time-lapse all by yourself. Alright, now you may be noticing something. Alright, so if he dips, he's getting almost exactly 1 scoop of mine. So he can't empty his side. Even though he has a huge push compared to my little push, he can't empty his side because some of it's still going back. Alright, so again, the amount being transferred is equal, but the amount on each side is not equal with an A. We'll talk about why. That's it.